Richard Jack Smith of Real Talk Movie Reviews. With B-movies, there's a niche which composers have been apt to fill. Men such as Richard Band and Chuck Cirino have galloped in and provided some orchestral and synthetic underscores which have their own pleasures associated with the genre. Recently I reviewed Chuck Cirino's score to Megaconda, which proved to be an absolute delight. With Sharkansas Women's Prison Massacre, he adds a little rock, some, I guess you say, John Carpenter type stuff, but it's very, very slight and very much under the surface. He's got his own style. I do appreciate the way that he incorporates many of his own signature ideas to build suspense, to create stingers perhaps, and also just generally try to define the atmosphere of a given project. He's very singular in the way that he works, and I don't find much repetition in what he does, although I didn't enjoy Bone Eater as much as it didn't really add much to the overall setup. That's not the case with Sharkansas Women's Prison Massacre. Now, if we can get past the title, there's a lot of joy to be had from this. Watching the film, I noticed Dominic Swain, who played John Travolta's daughter in Face Off, she was also in the remake of Lolita. Hadn't seen her in films in ages, and she's in this movie. She's a lesbian, sort of like helping her lover break out, while these land sharks, literally land sharks, we're not talking Tremors here, we're talking about sharks on land, are attacking people with the cheapest CGI you could ever imagine. Brought back memories of things like Mark Hamill and Laserhawk, which had special effects costing something like 50 pence. Look at them. And there was nothing scary in the movie, but it was just cheesy fun. And Cirino adds to that, I would say. He really brings out a lot of the campy appeal in the film by looking at it and discovering just how absurd he can make it, but also, you know, pulling back and trying to relate some human factors to it, like fear, curiosity, envy, jealousy, greed. A lot of that feeds into his music. I would say in the long run it's not one of his absolute best scores. There's certainly stuff here that I enjoyed. Burning Sunshine, for example, felt like a rock classic, and it belongs on any playlist out there, no doubt about it. It's just, would I find myself coming back to this score very often? Perhaps. I think if enough time passes, maybe a year or two, I'll come back and listen again. In the meantime, I give Sharkansas Women's Prison Massacre by Chuck Cirino 3 out of 5 stars. I think you'll enjoy that one. For more film and soundtrack reviews, please visit Joe Tucker's website, Real Talk Movie Reviews. On Facebook you'll find my pages, Hip-Notic Movie Reviews and Hip-Notic Soundtrack Reviews. You can also find me on Twitter at mbeanfam101. I am Richard Jack Smith. If you like the video, maybe subscribe, and I will see you next time.